guys remember that awkward time just a couple days ago when I gave my video editor's map a 3 out of 10? The outside, well, it looks pretty trash. Bro, what is this? This picture, I'm giving a 3. Well, yeah, he asked if I could make it a little better, so we're shooting for a 4 out of 10. Or maybe a 7. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, Cam, along with many others, including myself, decided to start making this game right here without actually planning it out. So I asked them, hey, what all do you want on the island? And they said, yeah, I have no idea. So have fun. Here I am. Now, when I look at this, the first thing I notice is it's a patch of grass floating in the middle of the ocean with a pond in the patch of grass in the middle of the ocean. Like, it doesn't make sense, alright? So the first thing we need to do is hop into Blender and create one terrain piece that we can stretch and scale in different ways, and we're gonna make this layered, a bit more than just a piece of grass. And all I'm gonna do for this, I'm gonna keep it very, very simple. We're gonna have this, let's put it to about 16 sides, keep it very, very rounded, and then, check it out guys, Extrude Scale. Now with this, I'll be able to kind of adjust it however I want, and it'll just be perfect. I'll see you guys in Roblox. Oh yeah, as you can see, it's perfect. And what we could do with this is duplicate it, stretch it, scale it, any type of ways we want, and make a nice sort of sand environment, I guess. I don't know exactly what it'd be called, but I'm gonna do a magic trick. Are you ready? I'm gonna snap in 3, 2, hey, not too bad. As you can see, the island is quite a bit bigger. This is just the sand, and of course sand will be sort of dead space as there won't really be anything on it. Now we need to add the dirt and the grass. That's the same exact process. You just grab one of these, duplicate it, scale it a little bit, something like this, make it brown, and that is how you make the island. For now, I'm gonna grab this building and put it right here, something like this. Just for now, we're gonna edit this in a moment because it could use just a little bit of help, all right? And then for trees, I'm gonna make pine trees, or not pine, palm, my bad. I'm gonna make palm trees. I think they'll fit the island vibe so much better. And I'm also gonna fill this up with grass and rocks. All right, guys, I grabbed a palm tree from one of the other games I have just because it'll be very easy to kind of reuse this, and I don't think this game anyways, is ever gonna be like a public thing. It's kind of more of a, hey, you said my map's a 3, can you make it a little bit better than a 3? So now I'm gonna place these all over the place. Oh, also, I learned this trick from a guy named Threesto. These rocks, you just kind of take them and you color them, and boom, you can make them into seashells. All right, guys, bunch of palm trees placed. It's looking pretty good. If we go from this beautiful island right here to this one, it's definitely looking pretty good. Up next, I want to do the lighting because at the moment, it's just to say the least. I also want to change a bit of these colors around because they're a bit dull as well. So for the lighting, as we can see in Cam's game, well, brightness is 3. That's about the only good thing I'm seeing, really. All of this stuff, just delete it. And boom, in my opinion, the game already looks better. Now, I am gonna add in a color correction, so let's go to Insert Object, Color Correction Effect, and here's a couple settings on here. I do like to just add these a little bit, not a lot, very slight, so 0.1 in contrast, guys, and we're gonna do 0.5 right here. And then right here, we're gonna keep it at white, but just slightly varied. As you can see, it wasn't a huge change, but it was definitely a good one. Now, we gotta hold up. As you can see, this is looking very bright. A little too bright, some might say. But we have some other values to change. So this one, let's just go pure white. For this one, let's go pure white. Try like 205. And let's do 205 here as well. There we go. This is gonna be a love-hate relationship. I love it. Everyone else is gonna hate it. Now, for the outdoor ambient, let's go pure white again. And now let's tone some stuff back, all right? So clock time, we're gonna go a nice 16. Geographical latitude, we're gonna go 62. That's gonna make the nice shadows kind of cast over the island. And I'd say that's about it for lighting. A skybox and some textures would definitely help, but I think we're doing pretty good. Now, the water right here that he has, horrendous color, at least for the map that we're making right now. Let's make that cyan, which is maybe a little too bright, actually. Let's go right here, a nice meat in the middle, and then this one, let's have that one really dark. I like that. That looks sick. Now that we have this done, I want to keep this house as an Easter egg. So, well, it won't really be an Easter egg because it's a whole house, but I want to keep it on the map. So I'm going to put that right here, I guess. Maybe make it a bit smaller. So it's just like, hey, this is what I used to look like. And then I'm going to build a completely new house, probably more of a log cabin aesthetic. I was about to hop into Blender and make it, but I noticed he has a small wood stack here, which could be kind of cool. And I just want to see if I'm able to stretch this one and maybe save a little bit of time. So let's go 5 studs, stretch it like this. Oh, these are just the ends. So we just have to move those and not actually stretch them. Move them like this, and definitely gonna need a little bit of adjustment. We'll go something like this, and we're gonna use these to build the log cabin. So I'm gonna do Control D, rotate twice, drag it up, and we're gonna do something just like this. We might have to bring it down a little bit to get rid of this gap right there. Something like that will work, and we're gonna kind of just copy and paste to save us a little bit of time. And then we're gonna rotate them as well, and now we can kind of duplicate that, rotate it. We're gonna put them at the edge so you can still see all of this. Now we're gonna put it on the other side as well, just like this. Right now we're just kind of copying the shape but using the new logs that we have. It looks like it doesn't actually go back on this one, so we're gonna do something like this, duplicate these over, and then duplicate this one. So now we have our cabin frame. We went from kind of flat to something like this. Looks very nice. I am gonna fill it in with parts like a dark wood. Grab this, shrink it in, and just fill in all of the gaps. Make this just like, I don't know, cocoa, why not? Just the slight difference in color. Adds a bit more detail, looks a bit more worn. I really like it. Now this door is actually a sick part of this build, so I think I'm gonna just take it. All right, now that we copied the door and windows over, I did add this little like neon purple behind the door. I think it gives a really cool vibe. So all that's really left is making the roofs, and to do that, I think I'm gonna just use parts. It would be kind of hard to reuse these all the way up. I'll try that first. If it doesn't work, I'll use parts. All right, guys, we just finished up the little cabin. Wow, I just noticed how uncentered this roof is. Let me, yikes, holy cow. I also had my movement off this whole video, or almost this whole video. So if he wanted exact lining up, well, yikes. Probably not gonna happen. But I'm just not too worried about it because the game isn't a game that's gonna be coming out anyways. So I'm just trying to make it look better than it did. So we went. I am actually just gonna, we'll keep this as a doghouse. We're gonna make this whole thing a sandy color and make sure we click use part color. And now it's a sandcastle for the beaches. So let's put one right there, and then let's center out this house. And we need to make some sort of a rock path, so we have that as well. We don't want to lose features of the map. We only want to gain. I'm thinking something along right here, because a cool screenshot, kind of like rock path. Ooh, the dock as well. Give me this dock, boy. Whoa, what is all of this? Model. What is that? Oh my gosh. I'm stealing the dock. I'm gonna make it huge, just like this. And I'm gonna put it kind of off the island a little bit. Drag it down to the ground. Perfect. I'm gonna duplicate that, rotate it. We're gonna put one over here as well, hanging off this side of the island. Looking good. And what was I gonna do other than that? Oh yeah, the rock path. I'm gonna make it smaller though. Change the colors of the rocks so they vary more. Now I'm gonna grab random ones of these rocks. It looks like he already made them vary in color a little bit, but I just want to make it a bit more extreme. So we're going to darken up those, and as you can see, it just adds a bit more flavor to the map. So I guess last but not least, to sort of fill in more space on this map, I'm going to add textures onto the grass. We have another plugin for that called Add Easy Textures. I'm going to type in grass and see what our options are here. There is a bunch of them. Wow. Let's, I feel like all these are more stylized. All right, no filters. We're just gonna find something I think looks cool. Let's try the triangle. Should go right on top. Add texture. Okay, let's close this out and definitely edit that texture because at this point in time, it looks pretty bad. Let's go somewhere around here. Why not? This is darker than I would normally do it, but I'm just doing it like this because when I edit the photo for the thumbnail, it's, yeah, it's all gonna just go away anyways. Paste that into there. Let's grab something for the dirt. Could we use the same one, actually? We could. And guys, there we go. Our before right here and our after. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.